It was a night like many others in Tacoma, Washington. Soft lights, music playing just loud enough to blur conversation, people coming and going, each carrying their own reasons for being there. Some for distraction, some for company, some just to forget. Among them was a man from Oregon. He had traveled out of state, crossing into Washington, likely expecting nothing more than a night of entertainment. There's no evidence he planned anything risky, no sign he expected danger. Just a man with money in his pocket, stepping into a place where people often let their guard down. Have you ever been somewhere unfamiliar, but felt comfortable anyway? That quiet confidence can be comforting, but sometimes it blinds us. Inside that club, attention is currency. And on that night, attention found him. A woman approached. She was working, watching, noticing. People in that environment often develop a sense for who is spending, who is relaxed, who might be willing to go further. Investigators later believed he stood out. He was spending money, generous, open, and most importantly, trusting. That combination can be dangerous in the wrong hands. Somewhere beyond the flashing lights and music, a decision was made. Not emotional, not impulsive. A decision that would set everything else in motion. The woman didn't act alone. Behind her, connected to her, was someone else, a partner.
Sorry, ahorita no me tengo que reír, pero las pastillas yo sé que te dan como efectos.
Aparte, ¿sabes qué sentía, mija? Como cuando se me murió tu abuelita, no lloraba, no podía llorar. No podía.
Los sentimientos.
No,
pues,
entonces
se los quita.
Como me había dado la influenza y primero fui con la doctora y le dije, ¿qué doctora?
A man who would later be tied directly to what happened next. Together, they saw something more than just a customer. They saw opportunity. The plan didn't require force, not at first. It required conversation, a sense of comfort, a suggestion, the kind that feels harmless in the moment, leaving the club, going somewhere private, continuing the night. It's a decision many people have made before without.
911, what are you reporting?
Hi, this is my name is Carlos. I'm calling from the Holiday Inn Express downtown Tacoma.
Okay. What's going on there?
My maintenance guy went to go check on one of the guests here that we've been having a problem with, and he said we need medical assistance here now.
Okay. Is this at 2102 South C Street in Tacoma at the Holiday Inn Express?
Right, yeah. So this is the third call.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, one moment. Let me get you over to TFD, okay?
Okay.
Fire medical aid.
South Sound with a transfer at... One moment. South Sound with a transfer at 2102 South C Street in Tacoma at the Holiday Inn Express.
Thanks, South Sound. Hi, caller. What's the emergency there?
Hi, my maintenance guy was going to check on the guest in the room. And
I can't hear you.
Do you hear me now?
That's better.
Sorry. Gotcha. So my maintenance guy went to go check on the guest in the room, and he just called me down and said, please call medical assistance right now.
Okay, what room number?
520.
Do you know what's going on in that room?
No, I don't. I'm at the front desk. He's upstairs on the 5th floor. And he's just telling me to call for help right now.
Okay. Well, I can get a unit started, but I kind of need some more information to be able to send you the right resources. I need to know if the person is just sick or if they're not breathing. Do we need to start CPR? Is the person overdosing? So do you think you can get in touch with your manager, whoever's upstairs, and find out a little more information?
1 second, please.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, they're coming down now. I'm sorry about that. Just checking out.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, sir. They're coming up now.
So do you need the fire department?
No, I don't know. Not yet. I'm not sure yet. They're coming down now to let me know what they need. They just
Okay.
called for an emergency, so I just called. I didn't really ask any questions.
Okay. Well, I'll hang on while you get some more information for me.
Okay. We need medical. Oh my God. Yeah, we need assistance now.
So I've got a unit heading your way, but I need some more information to know if I need to send additional units or what.
Yes.
What's going on with the person?
We need an ambulance here. It's real bad.
Tell me what's going on.
The guest is hurt. Looks like
An injury? Like they took a fall or something, or what?
Yes. I have a lot of people in the lobby. I can't really.
Okay, but the person's breathing?
No.
The person is not breathing?
Hi, I'm the housekeeping supervisor here at the Holiday Inn Express, and we have a side in one of our units.
You have a side in one of your units. So the person is deceased?
Yes.
Or a side attempt?
Deceased. I just saw the body.
Deceased. Okay. All right. I appreciate you getting on the phone and giving me good information about that. Now we can get the appropriate resources going out there.
Yeah.
So this is in room... Sorry, room 520.
And agreed. And with that, he unknowingly stepped into a situation he would not walk away from. They left the strip club. The environment changed immediately. No more music, no more crowd, no more witnesses blending into the background. Just a transition from public to private, from visible to unseen.
Help you? Hi. I'm calling in because I'm missing my friend.
Okay, and how long has your friend been missing?
He's been missing since Saturday.
Okay. Any threats to harm himself or others?
No. None of that I know of. Sorry?
What city is he missing out of?
Tacoma.
Tacoma. And how old?
27.
Okay, stay on the line.
26 or 27.
Okay, stay on the line. I'm going to put you through to my partner. We'll get someone to assist you. One moment.
Meanwhile, Hector's friends were already worried. They had been celebrating earlier that night, but Hector never returned. The last thing they knew, he had gone off to meet a woman from the club. Surveillance video captured two people leaving the hotel at around 3:30 a.m. One detail immediately stood out. The man was wearing only one shoe. Then connect evidence. Outside the room, detectives found a white slip-on shoe. DNA testing would link the shoe directly to Jamari Webb. But once detectives identified the suspects, they brought both in for questioning. Inside the interrogation room, the stories began to unfold. Ashley eventually spoke with investigators, but Jamari Webb said very little.
Detective Frisbee, we're in the police station, so everything's audio and visually recorded, okay? Since we're going to be asking some questions, we're going to advise you your rights, okay? And then we'll go from there. So, you have the right to remain silent. Any statement that you make can be used as evidence against you in the court of law. If you are under the age of 18, anything you do say may be used against you in a juvenile court, or if you were transferred to an adult status, then anything you say may be used against you in criminal proceedings in adult court. You have the right time to talk to an attorney of your choice and to have your attorney present before and during the questioning and the making of any statement. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, you are entitled to have one appointed for you without cost to you and to have an attorney present at any time during any questioning and the making of any statement. You may stop answering questions or ask for an attorney at any time during any questioning and the making of any statement. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Okay. Having been made fully aware of these rights, you voluntarily wish to answer questions now? Okay.
This sign right here is just an acknowledgement of rights, okay? Not an admission of anything.
So we're talking to you, we responded to an incident that happened at the Holiday Inn on August 25th, a couple of weeks ago. You know, person who was harmed in a room. Sounds like something had happened. You were there.
Harmed?
Yeah, they were hurt. You know what I'm talking about?
Harmed, like what you mean?
They were, you met with them there, and something happened there, and that's what we're trying to figure out.
I have no idea about that.
You weren't, when was the last time you were at the Holiday Inn?
I can't remember, I don't know.
Is that a place you typically go?
No.
Okay. Are we talking like days, weeks, months, years?
Never been there.
Okay. You've never been to the Holiday Inn or anything like that?
No.
You ever been to a Holiday Inn? Oh, that was your first time? Okay, well, tell us what happened.
Don't remember. I'm pretty sure I was really drunk. I don't know.
Okay. What do you remember of that day?
I was working at my strip club. I work on the weekends.
Where do you work?
Fox's.
What time do you start work there?
Normally I go in like a little bit after 10, but before 11.
How long are you usually there? What's your shift?
Till close.
What time do you guys close?
4:30.
How late were you there that night?
I don't know what night. I just normally go on the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays only.
Okay. It was a Saturday. What time do you get off on Saturday?
I don't know. I don't know. I normally drink at work.
You just leave whenever? Do you have like a time period you're supposed to get off, or you just kind of, you're done when you're done?
I get off till like close time.
And that's what time?
4:30. Okay. That's what time they close.
Okay. Do you ever meet anybody after that, or what do you do after that usually?
I don't really meet people outside. It's rare. Haven't really been working at that club for that long.
When was the last time you worked there?
I think maybe last weekend.
Okay. So you haven't been working there that long, but you've been going there before that? Okay. What about, so August 25th, like it was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, were you working?
Fox's.
Okay. Did you meet anybody there?
I meet a lot of people all the time.
Sure, that's fair. Did you meet anybody there that you were going to meet up with later?
I think there was somebody, but I don't remember his name.
Okay. What happened with that you can remember?
Not a lot, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. It's just what you can remember.
Yeah.
Just run through the story for me of that night, kind of, and then
Yeah, I don't remember too much.
Okay. What do you remember?
Well, like I said, I did meet somebody that wanted to see me, but other than that, I don't really remember. I was drunk, like I said.
Okay. What did they look like?
Huh?
What did they look like?
I don't remember.
Okay. What was he saying to you? What was kind of the interaction there?
I don't know.
Okay. Was it just all talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact conversation.
Okay. Did you guys text each other or anything like that?
Normally I give people my Instagram or a number.
Okay. What's the number?
I don't know his number. I didn't save it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What's your number? You give
my number.
Your number? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your cell phone number, or is it like WhatsApp or what?
I normally don't give them my real number.
What's the number that you typically give them?
A fake one.
Oh.
It's an app, the free text app.
Okay. Gotcha. So you use like a free text app that kind of hides your real number or whatever, so you can talk to them? Okay. Do you give them your name?
My stage name.
Gotcha. What's your stage name?
Armani.
Okay. And that's what you use at the club?
Yeah.
When you're dancing? Okay. And that's what you use when you're going to meet up with them later too? What do you typically meet up with them for later?
They just normally say that I'm like pretty or something, and that they would like to hang out. Okay. But I rarely do that, so.
Is that like a a private hangout, you charge them some amount of money, or do you have sex with them? Or what's
No sex.
Just hang out. Okay. What do you usually charge for that?
Depends.
I'm not going to judge you for what you do with your.
No, yeah.
That's fine. I don't care.
I don't have sex, so it's nothing I can really be getting judged for, but depends what the time that they want to hang out, but I don't like to stay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about like hourly?
Or minute-wise, I don't know.
Minute-wise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's like a typical amount?
Sometimes I want like the whole night, but I say no, because I obviously don't know them, but.
What would you charge for the whole night?
I've never done that, I wouldn't.
Are we talking like a couple $100, $1,000? Like what?
Yeah, like 500 or 1,000.
Okay. For
hanging out.
Okay. That's for a few hours.
For like an hour.
Okay. And then, so that conversation did you have with this guy?
He said he was gonna pay me or something, I think. And he just kept saying I'm really pretty, but other than that, I can't remember like what exactly how it went or anything.
Sure. Were you guys like texting back and forth at that point, like exchanging numbers or what?
I don't, well obviously, you know, if I texted him, I did exchange it, but I don't remember what I was talking to him about.
Okay. Did you make the plan to go meet up with him later though?
Yeah, but I don't remember how he looks like or like how everything happened or what we really talked about.
Okay. Where were you supposed to meet him? Don't remember. Okay. Who took you to where you went to meet him?
Normally be with my boyfriend.
Who, and that is?
Mari.
You call him Mari. It's Jamari though. Okay. So that night, did he pick you up like right before your shift was over, after your shift? What?
I don't remember.
Okay. But he picked you up. Okay. Do you know where you went, area-wise, like kind of where you went?
No.
Was it like a house? Was it an apartment? Was it a hotel?
Well, you guys said a holiday, but I said I didn't remember, or like I've never been there, so.
Okay. So are you saying you weren't there, or you just don't remember being there?
Don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were there, and that's fine. It was a holiday, and Mara usually drops you off.
You said I was at the Holiday Inn.
Mm-hmm. Did he drop you off there? Yeah. On like the north end? The hilltop area? Kind of?
Sorry.
That's okay. There's water right there if you need water.
Well, I'm pretty sure I wasn't driving if I was like super drunk.
Okay. So he would have driven you then. Do you guys have like an agreement with that? He's cool with that? Like you go do your thing after, it's kind of like an extra work gig. You okay with that, or what's the deal with that?
Don't really talk about it with him either. I don't like to talk about neither of my jobs.
Okay. Or is it something you're embarrassed of or something, where you just don't like talking about it? When you're done with it, you're done with it, or what?
I just feel like, I don't know, since it's my boyfriend, of course, and I love him, I don't like to talk.
Sure. And like I said, we're not judging you for your job or what you do, how you make money. That's you. That's up to you. I'm just trying to figure out, how did you get to the Holiday Inn, and then what happened from there?
Yeah, I didn't remember getting there, or like what happened.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like I don't even remember what he looks like or like his even real name or nothing.
Sure. What happened when? Well, let's go back to what you do. What do you remember from that night?
Working at the club.
Okay.
Talking to multiple men.
Sure.
And yeah, exchanging numbers with somebody, but I really don't remember because I was just constantly drinking that night.
Okay. Where were you when you met the guy you exchanged a number with?
At work.
Like in the main stage area, the back room, in the parking lot, where?
Inside the club.
Okay. What part of the club?
Pretty sure it was somewhere where he was sitting at.
Did he get a private dance while he was with you, and that's how you guys talk, or did he just kind of talk to you from the stage, or what?
I do remember he danced with me. And I think after a while he got danced with me again.
Like 2 dances?
Yeah. I don't know how many dances we danced, but I do know that we probably danced again that same night, maybe.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And how did you guys get to the point of that numbers getting exchanged?
That's where, like, I don't really remember. I just remember, like, that we danced, but I also don't remember the total of dances that we, like, had together.
Yeah, that's fine. Did he offer his number? Did you ask him for his number? How does that work at the strip club?
Either whoever asks or exchanges it first.
Okay. Do you remember an exchange happening? Or you were going to meet up with him later?
I really don't. I'm really sorry. I just remember him, like, being on his phone. It's really dark in there. Of course, I was, like, drunk, and I just see him on his phone. I don't really remember much, but apparently I exchanged, but I don't really.
When these guys pay you, how do they usually pay you?
Cash or electronic, like Cash App or something.
Okay. Do you only take Cash App, or have you taken other things too?
Apple Pay or Zelle sometimes.
Okay.
So it's Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay.
Okay.
But normally I just like Cash App or like cash.
Okay. So you dance at night, he gets a couple private dances, there's some exchange where you guys exchange numbers and agree to meet up later. Is that correct? Do you remember that? Do you not? You just remember dancing and then there's potentially an exchange?
Yeah.
Okay. So there was an exchange and you did go to the hotel.
Okay.
I already know that. So that's just me being honest with you. I'm trying to have you just be honest with me, so it's going to just be a conversation back and forth.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you were drunk.
Okay.
You've been drinking, you said you wouldn't drive, so Mari took you there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Do you remember that?
I remember a little bit. I don't really remember.
What little bit do you remember?
Just like feeling sick. That's all.
Like?
In the car.
In the car? Okay. What did you feel like when you got to the hotel?
Don't remember. I just know that I was drunk and like all I remember is like the car and me feeling sick and like I think I was like I don't know if it's called blacking out when people close their eyes and they're drunk. I couldn't see for a little bit, so.
Okay. Were you able to walk?
Well, I got to the car, so
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was walking.
Yeah. How'd you get in the hotel?
Walked, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I think you remember doing it. You remember bits and pieces of it at least. What do you remember walking in the hotel?
You said, what do I remember? Or like, I don't really remember a lot. Don't.
What do you remember? Even if it's just a little bit.
Maybe the lady in the front desk.
What do you remember about her? What was it?
I don't know. I just remember somebody in the front desk.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you walk in and there's a girl at the front desk. Is she on the left side or right side?
The right side.
Okay. Do you remember, was anything said?
No.
Okay. Where'd you go after you went by the desk?
I don't remember, but can you guys tell me what's going on, please?
Sure. So somebody was hurt in that room. You were in that room. There's video of you going in the room.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking you. I'm hoping you're just going to give me an honest answer of what was going on there. But if you're saying you're too drunk and you're blacking out, but I can see you walking, you're not being honest. So if you want to just tell me what happened that night, go from the club, who you were talking to, how you ended up in that room, you can.
Well, I didn't do nothing to him, so.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how you even got to the room so far, and you're not being honest with me.
Well, I'm sure it's like an elevator or something, like.
Sure.
I found my way, I don't know.
Okay. How did you get from the club, though, like, talking to him, to decide to go to the hotel?
What you mean, how did I decide?
Like, the exchange between you guys. Did he have you come hang out the night, or what?
I don't remember, honestly. I do remember meeting, like I said, a lot of people and talking to somebody that wanted to meet with me. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But I don't remember really like the conversation, like I said, me and him. I just know that he kept saying that he would like to spend time with me, or like that I was really pretty and stuff, so.
Sure. And did you agree to meet up with him then?
Well, like I keep saying, I don't remember that part, but there's probably on my phone messages, I don't know. But you guys said I went to the Holiday Inn in Tacoma.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get your story. What happened that night? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Well, that I was probably most likely gonna spend time and get paid, of course, but I don't remember really how like the whole thing went.
Okay. What do you remember? That's what I'm trying to get to. What do you remember?
Well, me in the club, really dark at first. The car feeling sick and the lady. Other than that, I don't really remember. However, I got up there, I probably called him or texted, I don't know.
Okay. So there was an agreement that you were going to meet him. How much was he supposed to pay you?
I don't even remember for how long we were supposed to meet, but normally I just charge $1,000 an hour.
$1,000 an hour? Okay. And is that what happened with him? You're assuming that was the agreement, you were going to go for $1,000? Okay. So when you get up there, you're assuming you take the elevator?
Yeah.
Okay. Which floor was it, or how far did you go up?
I don't remember the floor.
Okay. That's fair. When you got to the room, what was it like?
I don't know, I just remember I did go up there with my bottle of tequila that I had left over. I remember him in front of me a little bit, and I don't really remember too much. But he was talking to me, but I don't remember what he was talking to me about.
Was this in the room? How did so he greets you at the door then, or what?
What you mean, like greet me?
Like, he opens the doors as hello, or how does that look when he opens the door?
He like maybe opened it and like got back and said hello or hi. I don't remember how he said hi, but he probably did open the door.
Okay. And then what happened? Did you stand in the hallway? Did you go inside? What?
I went inside, most likely. And then I'm pretty sure I asked them to pay me first or something, because I make sure that they give me the money first. And then, I'm not sure.
What happened after you told him to pay you?
He just paid me.
Okay. And then then how long were you there then?
I don't know how long I was there.
It's like $1,000 for how long?
An hour.
Okay. So were you there?
But I don't remember if I put my timer or not, so I don't know how long I was there.
Okay. Were you there like 5 minutes or were you there close to an hour?
I don't remember. I didn't put my timer on.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's a big difference. If he's paying $1,000, did you walk in and pay and you're like, I'm done? Or did you hang out?
I hung out. I had, sorry. I think I wanted to keep drinking or something. And I just served myself. And I sat on the bed, I think, and he got close to me. And I don't really remember how our conversation was going.
What were you drinking?
Tequila.
Okay. Where'd you get it?
I'm pretty sure I bought it at a liquor store by my house before work or something.
Okay. So you went to the liquor store, then went to the strip club to work, and then to the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And Mari took you to the hotel?
Yes.
Where was he?
In the car.
The whole time? He was waiting in the car?
Don't remember really what's going on. Of course, guys are not gonna want to hang out with me with somebody, so.
Sure. What was the interaction between you and, do you remember what his name was?
No.
Okay. His name's Brian.
Okay.
Does that sound familiar at all?
No.
Okay. Well, it's Brian. We'll just say Brian. What was your interaction with Brian at that time?
When we were inside?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it was conversating as like what I remember and stuff. I don't know what we were really talking about.
Okay. I mean, but it was fine. You guys were just having a conversation. You trying to have sex with them, or
no?
was it just
I wasn't. No, I never really tried to. Yeah.
Okay. How'd you end up leaving?
I don't remember nothing else, or how I got home, or nothing.
So this whole thing, like, we've been watching this for a long time, going through this whole thing, even today. Purposely didn't try to contact you when you guys had your kids in the car, any of that, to do you that favor, okay? But we're sitting here and you're saying you don't remember things.
Thank you.
That I know you do remember though.
You said what?
But we're sitting here now and you keep telling me you don't remember things that I know you do remember. You know how you got there, you know what happened in the room, you know how you left. Those are the blanks you gotta fill in for me.
You said what? Sorry, those are the what?
Those are the pieces that I need, the blanks that you keep leaving that you gotta fill in.
This is your opportunity to talk to us and to get your side of the story, what happened. With Detective Ritchie's really throwing you a lifeline here of how nice he's being with your convenient amnesia of you remember some stuff, but you don't remember some other stuff. And if we present the whole case to you, being an objective observer to this thing, what you're telling us doesn't really add up. You were there, you know you were there. If you were sick, you were sick, whatever. You went up there. There was some interaction in the room that you say you don't remember how you left, but you remember everything else. Right?
I'm trying to remember everything.
We know you got kids. Are they Mari's kids?
No.
Or Jamari's kids?
No.
They're somebody else's kids. So they're your kids, not common kids with him.
No.
So you're the primary caregiver for them? Okay. So, sorry to cut you off here a little bit, but you said earlier, you said you didn't know how everything happened. When you talk about everything, you know what we're leaning towards. That's what everything is. That's what happened. And we need to know from you, your words, what happened. Because otherwise, we fill in the blanks. And that's why he's saying we need you to fill in those blanks. Because right now, it doesn't look good. Right? So, we're asking you to tell us in your own words what happened. But if you tell us you don't remember, and it's like, I remember this, and I remember that, but I don't remember what everything happened, but you remember what everything happened.
Well, is there a way that you guys can go through the messages?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get you to just tell me the truth.
Well, of course he tried to have sex, you know, but I don't know. You guys are saying he's harmed. I'm not a bad person.
I don't think you are a bad person. I think something happened in the room, and that's what I'm trying to get to.
We would have taken you down a totally different way if we thought you were a bad person.
But that's kind of the thing, you make a decision if you're going to hide and be a bad person, or you're going to tell us the truth.
No, I'm not going to hide, and I'm sure you guys know I really didn't do anything, so like I'm confused, like.
Well, tell us what happened. Just lay it out for us. We're already there. We know you're there. He's there. We know other people are there. You say you don't talk to your boyfriend about these things, but he's there. Like, let's
no, yeah, what I mean that I don't talk to him is like about things is like I don't talk to him about how the conversations go with the guys or what I do with the guys or like, and of course he's not in the strip club with me either, so.
So go from the strip club then. Let's restart and give the true story of what happened. You're at the strip club, you meet this guy, and then what's the arrangement and what happened?
To pay for my time.
Okay.
And of course I ended up at the hotel. Don't remember what floor it is. Clearly didn't remember his name or the room number.
That's fine.
But I do remember like knocking or being on the phone or something to figure out the room. And I knock and he opens it. And I think I've never seen him before. So I'm pretty sure I was nervous. And then he like opens the door and I go inside. I make them pay me first, so I'm sure I asked for that. And he pays me, I keep drinking my alcohol, and I sit on the bed. And then I think he starts to take off his shoes or something. And like he touched my face and try to have sex, but I didn't want to, so. I think he opened the door and then, because somebody was knocking, and then I left after that. And then I don't remember after that. I just remember being back in the car.
Okay. Who was actually knocking on the door?
My boyfriend. First, I don't know how he knew the number or something.
Okay. And then what happened when we knocked on the door? What actually happened when we knocked on the door?
I don't know. I just know that I like felt like I was gonna faint, and because I have epilepsy, so I feel like I was drunk and I wasn't feeling good, so I fell. I remember falling in the room myself, and then my heart was beating really fast, and then I was just outside, I think, already going down. I went outside.
That's when Jamari was in the room, or what?
I don't remember seeing Jamari.
I thought you said he was at the door.
Yeah, but like, when I left, like when I woke up, I didn't see nobody no more.
When you woke up?
From my fainting, or whatever that happened to me.
Where were you when you woke up?
On the floor.
Where was everybody else?
I didn't see nobody anymore.
You were just in that room by yourself?
I didn't hear nobody.
Okay, what did you see in the room? You're like conveniently forgetting again where it's like, I passed out or whatever. You didn't pass out. Something happened in the room.
I don't know what happened in the room.
Okay. How did you leave the room?
I opened the door myself.
Okay. And then what?
I go outside and go down the elevator and leave and try to look for Jamari.
Okay. Did he say anything to you? Where'd you find him?
I think I was walking like through the sidewalk or something, leaving, and I was calling him to see where he was. And then he just told me that we was outside and we was supposed to go home.
Ashley, I wish you would just tell us the truth. You know we didn't pick your name out of a cereal box. We're laying it out for you. We're giving you an out to tell us what happened, and you just continuously lie to us. I don't understand. How long have you been with Amari?
Since like December.
From December last year? So like 7 months? I guess it's lots. Or no, I guess it's 10 months. Did you ever do this type of operations before you met him? Were you like a stripper before that? And
yeah, stripper.
Stripper. Did you ever go with dates outside of stripping before you met him?
Yeah.
You did? So, was that on your own, or did you have a different boyfriend at the time?
By myself.
By yourself? So it's pretty dangerous to know when you're doing that stuff. So, how many times do you think you do this on, like, I know you said you only work Saturdays and Sundays, but you work at different clubs. You work at a couple different clubs, not just Fox's, right?
But right now I've just been at Fox's.
Just at Fox's,
yeah.
Okay. So, how often on a normal, like weekend, would you make dates outside of Fox's or wherever?
Like once a month or something,
Once a month.
or not even that often all the time.
Okay. So since you've been with Amari, same thing, still once a month? And you guys just don't talk about it?
Yeah, I don't like to. Of course I tell him that I'm gonna see somebody, but I don't.
Okay. But he knows what the deal is, right? How did you meet him? Were they doing that? Or how'd you meet him?
No, I didn't meet him. We live nearby each other.
Okay, so you knew him from prior? Okay. So when you, on this particular day, you buy the alcohol prior to
work.
Jamari's with you prior to work, right? So then you're at work. Does Jamari drive you to work and leave you there and then comes back and picks you up?
Or he waits for me.
Or he waits for you? So like 3-4 hours, he just sits out in the car? Or that's what he does? And then say if you get a client, somebody that you assume you call them clients or whatever, right? That you're going to go maybe make a date with after that. You said you stayed till 4:30 at the club, but the club, you're obviously not there till 4:30. If you make a date, do you leave early?
I have left early, but a lot of the times, most likely, I just stay till close, 4:30.
And then you just arrange the date at 4:30, so I'll meet you at 4:30 or something like that?
Or when I'm ready to leave.
Okay. So since you've been with Mari, does he drive you to all those to make sure you're safe? No, you still do them on your own? Okay. So what, was it different this time that Amari was with you? Like that's a one-off? He doesn't normally ever take you?
He does take me, but not to all of them.
Not to all of them? Okay. So this one, was it out of the ordinary where you get interrupted midway through by Amari? Or is that kind of par for the course? Like, does he interrupt it so that you maybe get out of there quicker?
Maybe I didn't respond to a phone call or a message. I'm not sure of his.
Timeline doesn't really match up for that. So, like, you're only in there for a couple minutes. So to miss a phone call
from him.
I know, I get it, but I'm saying timeline walking through. We see you on the timeline. He's only a couple minutes behind you. So you probably wouldn't even have time to sit down and even talk at that point. And he's already coming in upstairs. So you would practically have to be on the phone with him the whole time for you to miss a phone call from him. You know what I mean? Like,
I was on my phone the whole time.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, for him to call and miss, like he would have to call you as soon as you got in there and then miss that call. So you wouldn't even have had any time to do anything. So let alone have him pay you at that point, like you would have already been missing that phone call because it was that quick. He was already following you right up.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
So I don't think it would be missing a phone call. So I think there's other stuff at play here. He probably didn't want you to be with this guy. And was he interrupting it for that? Or I think that there might be some things further at play here than just that. Does that make sense? I don't, maybe he didn't want you to, I'm just going to have sex with this guy. Maybe he figured you were going to go do that and he didn't want you to. Maybe he's showing up for that. I don't know what he's showing up for that quick. Right? Okay. I can guess in my head. I have a couple different ideas, but none of my ideas are probably what you're thinking,
sure.
Right?
Like I said, I don't tell him.
Well, he knew where to go. He knew what room to go straight to. He only got that from you because he didn't get it from Brian.
No, yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, I don't tell him what I'm going to do with the guy, so, like...
I'm sure he assumes, right? Nobody's paying you $1,500 or $1,000 or whatever you said it was, right? $500 an hour or a half hour.
I see what,
right. So, help us to understand what's going on.
I'm not sure.
Because it looks like there's probably something else going on here. Maybe you get him to pay, and then Amari comes in and puts a stop to the whole deal, and then you get out of there. Does that make sense? Like it's like a hustle going on.
No, I don't do that.
Okay, so what happened? What happened this time that something went bad? What happened in the room? In the whole situation? Because it seems like there was a plan.
Maybe like you said, but he probably assumed I was going to have sex. I don't know what was going through his head, so yeah.
All right, so he shows up at the door, and what happens?
I leave out the room.
Immediately?
Yeah.
And then he stays there with Brian?
I'm pretty sure I don't know. I just walked out and I left. And then I just called him because he wasn't like with me or something. But I don't know what happened.
Well, what did he say happened afterwards?
Nothing.
You didn't have one conversation about it?
No, he's like, we need to go, everything's okay, let's go home.
What happened in the room before you left? He just didn't open the door and you leave. Like, I'd have been pissed if I just paid you money and now somebody showed up at the door.
No, yeah.
And now you're going to leave.
And he didn't call me back.
Who didn't call you back?
The guy.
Okay. Well, what happened before that? Because there's going to be if you're at the bed, the way the room is set up, you got to walk through Brian and Amari at the door. So what happened there? How did all this go down? What happened?
I don't know, I'm pretty sure that, you said what's his name?
Brian.
Yeah, opened the door most likely and come in and probably said that it was time to go or something and I left. I just remember me leaving.
Why would you leave by yourself if he's there to get you? Why wouldn't you just leave together?
I don't know.
I think you do know. I think something happened. You just don't want to tell us about it. And I'm pretty sure you had.
Well, whatever happened, I wasn't in the room anymore. Like, whatever you guys know, like.
What was the last thing you saw when you walked out of the room then?
Well, both of them. And then I just left.
Well, what were they doing? What were they saying to each other? Where were they standing?
I don't know, but I think he seemed confused or something, the guy. Yeah.
What was Jamari saying?
Nothing, I think he just walked in and closed the door.
As you're coming out, he's going and closing the door or what?
I don't know how, but like they all made it by like the end of the room. And then I left.
They end up, you said by the end of the room?
Or something, yeah.
Like over by, are you talking about like the bathroom or the window?
By like the bed or something. And then
there's two beds. Which bed? The closed bed or the far bed?
I don't remember.
Okay, just one king size bed type of thing.
But they were over by the bed, away from that door hallway thing?
Yeah, so then I just didn't know what was going on. I was, like I said, drunk that night too, so probably panicked and left.
Okay. When you got there, and I can tell you from video, Jamari's right behind you. He's with you. Did you guys ride the elevator up together?
Yes.
Okay. So you ride the elevator up together, and then do you go in the room with him, without him? How does that work?
Without him, I don't go. I don't bring him with me.
Okay. So he waits. Where did he wait?
I don't know where he was waiting. I just know that he was probably like behind me.
Okay. But he rode up with you in the elevator. Okay. So see, even that's different. You said he waited in the car. That's what I mean. If you just go through the story the way it happened, it makes more sense. He rode up the elevator with you. You waited outside. You went in. How long were you guys interacting before Jamari knocked on the door?
5-10 minutes.
Okay. So 5 or 10 minutes, Jamari knocked on the door. And then what happens?
I leave.
Okay. Remember, I'm telling you, I can see cameras. I can see you guys walking in.
I leave.
Okay. You leave, and where's Jamari?
Probably still behind, and that's why I'm waiting for him to come.
Okay. So he hangs back in the room while you're leaving. Okay. What happened in that room before you left?
I don't know. I just left. They was talking. I don't know what they was talking about. I left.
Okay. Were they talking calmly? Were they heated?
They were calm.
They were calm? Okay. So you guys were having a normal conversation, you and Brian, the guy? Nothing weird, and then Jamari knocks on the door, maybe because you missed a call or something? Okay. And then Brian just lets him in?
Yeah.
And you walk out? Okay. What happened after that?
I go home.
Okay. That's it? Okay. What did Jamari actually say happened in that room?
He didn't tell me nothing.
Okay. Was there anything odd about Jamari when he came out?
No, maybe just irritated, like his head hurted. I don't know. He doesn't want me to work no more. So.
Okay. Was his clothing different?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay. Did he walk out? Did he run out?
I didn't see him because I was like outside already.
Okay. And you guys haven't had any conversations since? You're just going through the normal days? Okay. Does Jamari have a weapon? Do you know if he has a gun?
No.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Do you ever take one with you or anything like that?
No.
Do not? Okay.
You were in the passenger seat when you were leaving? He was driving again?
Huh?
He was driving again?
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you guys go after that?
Home.
Straight to your place? When you said that they were both over by the bed, towards the wall, the window, they made it into the room. You got like the bed here, entertainment center here with the TV on the wall, or the TV on top of the entertainment center. There's that little kind of walkway there. They made it to the other side. Were they arguing?
No, I wasn't arguing.
No arguing?
No.
If somebody just paid money and then somebody else came in, you think that seems logical that nobody would have to be arguing?
No, he wasn't arguing.
What's going on right now?
I remember the bed being really calm.
Okay. How would he be really calm if he was expecting to spend time with you?
Yeah.
And then some dude shows up at the door, and then you leave, and now I'm stuck in this room with this guy who I don't know.
Like I said, he was confused, but he didn't seem angry or anything. The guy, Brian.
Let me ask you straight up. Were you guys just trying to fleece this guy for some money?
No.
Is this because
No.
it seemed like very strange to me that he would come up in the elevator with you. He would just wait outside the door for like 5-6 minutes, whatever it was, and then knock on the door, come inside, and then you leave. I don't understand what the intent of this whole thing was. Like, what is the intent of this whole thing? Because it seems like you're playing a game on this guy. That you just wanted his money, and then you guys were going to bail on out of there. That's what it feels like,
he
right?
seemed nice or whatever, and a little bit awkward at the same time. There was no reason for me to like do that.
Well, that seems like an easy mark, right? Like you're in a club and you see this guy, he's kind of a nice guy, he's got some money, whatever.
Yeah.
He's willing to do this. You know you're going to be able to get him pretty easy. He's probably not going to put up too much of a fight, right? So in my mind, being on the outside looking in, and kind of a skeptic, right? Because that's what we do for a living.
Yeah.
It seems like you got this guy on the line, you go there, you make him pay you. Jamari knocks on the door, open the door, you're gone. Now it's a bait and switch, right? Now I'm here with this guy and I'm thinking to myself, well, what the hell's going on? I just paid so much money. We know how much money it was, $1,500. So I just paid you $1,500 and now you're walking out the door and I'm dealing with your boyfriend. Like for me, that doesn't make sense. As a normal person looking, saying, like, that's a planned deal that you planned to do this.
No,
right?
but
this is not coincidence.
I didn't plan on that. But like you said, he probably didn't want me being in there or something, and maybe that's why he interrupted it.
Okay.
But I don't know what was going on. We were all confused or whatever. And like I said, I just left as soon as like.
And you guys didn't have any conversation about that? Like, why did you interrupt me? Why did you do this? What's going on? You never questioned why he knocked on the door?
No, I didn't question it. I was just like, he probably, I don't know, I was thinking that he was probably wondering if I'm okay or something. That's why I said, I don't know if I don't remember if I missed a call or anything, like I said. And maybe that's why.
I don't know. I don't want to guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'd rather you just told me. I mean, I want to know who bears some responsibility for getting this guy assaulted.
You said what? Sorry?
For assaulting this guy. Who assaults this guy? You? Jamari? Who assaults him?
Like I said, I left. I don't know what happened.
So you're just saying it's all Jamari then?
I'm not saying that's all him. I don't know what happened.
That's what, if you're saying you walked out of the room, you're saying it's all Jamari then. You're putting it all on him. You know a story that happened in that room, that's what I'm telling you. Tell us what happened in the room. Otherwise, you're just saying, I was there, I walked out, Jamari did whatever happened.
I don't know what happened in there, honestly. Like, I can't leave my eyes behind there.
You didn't. You were in the room when it happened, or when it was happening.
No, I was not. As soon as I seen them like trying to talk and stuff about whatever, I just leave. Because at that point, I'm like confused myself about like what's going on.
Actually, we're just trying to get the honest answer out of this.
I know. I was not there.
You're dodging it though. You just don't want to answer.
I wasn't. I don't know what happened in there.
Okay, so you're saying whatever happened is on Jamari. Because that'll be the conversation with him too.
You said what?
When we talk to him, that's going to be the conversation.
Okay.
Is that, you're okay with that? That's the way it was? That's what you're going to stick with?
Because I wasn't there to see anything.
I think you might have been there to see the start of it. You might not have been there to see the end of it, but you saw what was happening and maybe you walked out.
So what happened to him?
That's what we're asking you. You saw the start of that whole thing and then maybe you walked out. I want to know what happened on the start of that when you saw it.
There was calm, like I said.
Why would you leave?
Huh?
Why would you leave then?
Because I can't spend time with a guy and my boyfriend. That's weird.
Well, they're just having a conversation, right? Why wouldn't you just stay and hear what the conversation is?
I do remember
it's about
saying
you, I'm sure. Or it's not about you and it's just about a robbery.
I do remember saying, let's go to him. Like, there's no reason to talk to, like, somebody that we don't know. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I didn't see anything.
Okay. Well, he ended up dead. That's what we need to know. So, how'd that start? Where did
He's dead.
Yeah. So you can say you had nothing to do with it, you didn't know anything, and you just walked out and you're lying.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
That doesn't mean you didn't see it or see it started.
I didn't see that.
Okay. So you're saying you didn't see it,
No.
and Jamari was the only one in that room.
When that happened,
Okay. What is he going to tell us?
I don't know. I don't know what answers he has.
When you're driving away, you guys throw the victim's cell phone out of your car. Do you throw it out?
No.
Your DNA's not going to be on that phone? Because we got the phone, because it was had its tracker on, so we got the phone. So.
No. I don't grab people's stuff.
So your DNA's not going to be on that. So Jamari threw the phone out the window?
I didn't see that happening either. The phone.
Where is your DNA going to be?
Maybe in my car.
Oh yeah, we're in the room.
The door handle?
How about the victim's body? Where?
No. Mm-mm.
Nowhere?
No.
You never touched it?
At the club, but not in the room.
Not in the room. When he was touching your face, you didn't touch him?
No. So normally when I get my lap dances, they sit in a chair like this, on a chair, and I just sit on top of them, and then of course we'd touch, but other than that, no. I didn't touch him in the room. I was just drinking the rest of my alcohol.
What about his items? Stuff in his bag?
I don't know what he had.
That's not what I'm asking. Is your DNA going to be on it?
No.
Okay. Any guns?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Who was touching that stuff?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't even know what that guy had.
This isn't really, it's not working in your favor like you think it is with you saying, I don't remember this, I don't know that. Rather than you having an explanation of, hey, this is actually what I saw.
There's not going to be my DNA on that guy or his stuff. I wasn't grabbing none of his stuff.
Sure. You were in there for something, whether it was to get this done quickly and scoot out of it early or whatever, and something went wrong. But you're avoiding that entirely just to say, I just walked out, I didn't see anything. And it's kind of like, fuck Jamari, whatever happened, happened.
Well, I really don't know what happened, but did you guys just told me that he's dead, so like... I don't know what else to tell you guys. I really didn't see nothing, like...
Well, the plan wasn't to go in there and kill him, right?
There was no plan. I was just gonna see him for money or whatever, but... I didn't touch him. I didn't see nothing. I don't have weapons.
Yeah, you know, he has them on. Who's been calling me? This guy that's dead. His sister is calling me. They want to know what happened. Mm-hmm. And you do know what happened. You did see it happen. But you don't want to say it.
I didn't see nothing happen.
Actually, you did see what happened.
I really didn't. On my kids, I really didn't.
Even if it's just you walking out and hearing it, some altercation or an argument starting, you did?
No, on my kids, I didn't see nothing like that happen, and I didn't hear nothing. I was already trying to go home.
Does he live with you?
Yes.
He doesn't live over at the apartments anymore?
No.
W103? No.
What was the plan then? It wasn't just that you guys were gonna hang out that whole time. Jamari wouldn't have gone with you, and he wouldn't have knocked on the door. Were you trying to just end this
whenever
quickly?
I do take him with me, he does go. Whenever I do take him with me, he goes and waits in the car or whatever, or like until it's done, or I don't know, but like, I don't know what happened to that guy. You just told me.
I know, but he rode up in the elevator with you. You guys had the expectation that you were gonna end this early, and you just were gonna. This guy looked like a dork or.
No, maybe he just wanted to be around in case I'm not okay or whatever. I don't know, but I didn't see that happened. Whatever you... I really didn't. I wasn't there to see nothing or hear nothing.
Why the change in pattern?
Huh?
If he waits in the car and he doesn't come up with you, why come up with you this time? What's the difference?
Maybe I forgot my bottle in the car.
He doesn't bring a bottle.
Who?
Jamari.
Me. I had it in a Safeway bag.
Yeah, so you didn't forget the bottle. You brought the bottle with you in the Safeway bag. Jamari's not bringing anything up with him. He's not like bringing it up for you because you forgot the bottle. You have it with you. You didn't forget anything. And he's not carrying anything or going back to the car to get anything. You guys are going together.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. He was probably just waiting for me to like wait for it to be done or for me to see if I'm gonna call him if I'm not okay or whatever.
But why break the routine if he's in the car? That's what
I didn't break no routine.
No, he came with you into the. You said he normally waits in the car. Why go in with you and then go up in the elevator with you and go stand up, presumably outside the door?
I don't know. I didn't know he was outside the door.
Well, you went up in the elevator. You knew he was there.
Yeah, but like, I didn't know he was outside the door. Like,
well, wherever it was, up on the same floor, you guys went to the same place. I'm just saying, I presume he was right outside the door, but I have no idea if he was standing outside the door or not, like, or if he was around the corner. I have no idea at that point. But
I don't know.
why change the routine?
I didn't change no routine.
If he's not in the car, that's the routine.
So,
then he's upstairs. That's a break from the routine. That's a change.
But you guys are asking me if I've seen what happened. I didn't.
I'm saying, why is it change in the routine for this one?
I didn't change no routine.
If you said normally he waits in the car, and then if there's a phone call you miss or whatever, maybe he would come up and get you, right? But this time he goes with you immediately. He goes up with you immediately.
There was no plan. So, like I said, he was probably just waiting for me to see if I'm okay or not, because when I normally go to other, like when I've gone to see other people, the hotels are like not inside. Does that make sense?
Not inside?
Yeah.
Oh, like outside, like a cheaper hotel because it's outside, so you could look out, watch you, go in the door or whatever.
But there was no plan to nothing.
Was Jamari saying anything before you guys went in? Did he want you to go? Did he not want you to go?
No, he wasn't just saying nothing. It was just waiting for me. I'm being honest about this. I really am. Like, I didn't see nothing. I didn't hear nothing. I don't know what else to tell you guys. You guys can put me to a lie detector or whatever. Like, I didn't see nothing.
Did you see blood on his clothes when he came back?
No.
Where are those clothes that he was wearing that night?
I don't know where they're at. I don't even remember what he was wearing that night, Jamari.
He's wearing a black jacket with an orange shirt.
You said what?
Like a black jacket with an orange shirt. It has some patches, I think, on the jacket. Orange shirt that says like something about busting or something.
Cash and stuff.
Cash.
On his pants and stuff.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
All of his clothes at your house? He's been staying there every night? So for the last, how many weeks, months, whatever?
Couple months.
So who lives at the W103 address over there at the other apartments?
He used to live there with his mom that passed away.
Okay, so he doesn't, he no longer resides there at all?
No.
You primarily drive the black car? That's your car? Do you have a license? You said you have epilepsy or whatever? Is that?
I have what? Yes, epilepsy.
Yeah. So that doesn't
like 17 spells.
That doesn't affect your driving?
I could feel them coming before it happens. So it's not like, they did tell me like if it gets worse, they can suspend it, but like, I don't have them as often. do have a license.
So where's his clothes at in your house?
In my room.
In your room. Just on the floor, in a dresser, in a closet?
All over, so like sweaters and underwears and stuff.
Or sweaters are hanging, or
Yeah.
underwear's in a drawer or something, I imagine. Where's his jeans? Where would his jeans and jackets be?
In my room. Everything's in my room.
Is his DNA going to be in your car, Brian?
No.
If that blood is on your clothes, or on Jamari's clothes, it is going to be in your car.
Well, I didn't see no blood.
You don't have to see it.
And I wasn't there, so there's no way.
I'm just telling you, you don't have to see it for it to be on your clothes, for it to be in your car. So it's better if you tell us what story.
I didn't see no blood.
Okay. Even if you didn't see the end, you saw the beginning. And then maybe it was you being smart and deciding that you wanted to get out of that situation before it turned into some shit you didn't want to be part of.
That's what I'm saying, I left.
But you saw what was starting though, and you're pretending you did not. And that's the problem that I'm stuck on. You saw what was starting. Something went wrong, and you saw it starting, and maybe you were smart enough to leave. But just saying they were talking calmly is a lie. You were lying to us.
He wasn't like mad or nothing. Neither of them.
Okay. What was the conversation back and forth though? Did he want his money back?
No. Like I say, he seemed confused. He was just like not really talking. He was just saying who are you or like what's going on. But I left. There wasn't angry or nothing.
Why are you deciding to stick with this story? Like,
Because
you
that's
seem
what.
like the person who has a job, you're trying to make it, you have 2 kids.
Yes.
So I get it, it's hard. You're paying for shit that's hard to pay for. Jamari's probably not helping you out, honestly, right?
He had a job.
He had a job, he doesn't anymore.
But even before him, I've always been like struggling as a single mom, so I work hard.
Sure. But part of being that good person is being honest when it comes to this kind of stuff. Something happened, and now it's just time to tell what happened.
Yeah, I was smart and left.
Okay, but you saw what happened before that.
No,
You're
I didn't.
not part of it.
I didn't
It's
see
like saying you didn't remember anybody at the club, or Jamari, you don't remember him coming, but he was in the elevator with you. You obviously, there's so many parts of your story that you're leaving out until we have to show you, rather than you just being honest up front.
But I didn't see nothing happen. Nothing bad happened when I was in the room.
Okay, what happened when you were out of the room?
I don't know. I didn't know anything until you just told me the guy's dead.
Okay. What's the pin to your phone?
It's my sister's birthday, 12/26. 12/26/20. Can you try it to make sure?
What's the pin to Jamari's phone?
I don't know that.
He doesn't tell you.
No, I don't ever ask that either.
Sure. Are there going to be messages on your phone talking about this?
No.
Deleted?
No.
Maybe?
No.
Okay.
No messages deleted or nothing.
So he's been acting normal since this day?
Yeah.
Besides he doesn't want you working anymore?
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, he didn't have no problem with it at first, but he does think, well, like you said, I'm a mom and hard worker, so thinks I can do better.
Why are you protecting him?
I'm not protecting him.
You are protecting him. Or it was you?
No, I wasn't.
So you're the one
Whatever
working.
happened,
You're
huh?
the one working. He doesn't have a job. You have 2 kids you're responsible for. He's not really doing shit for you.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm not even being rude about him, but he's not doing shit for you or your kids. And you're going to protect him.
I don't know what happened in there. How am I going to protect him from something that I didn't know?
You do know.
You just told me what happened right now.
I know, you knew that before. You knew there was an altercation in there. Whether you got out at the start of that or you stayed for the whole thing is what I don't know.
Yeah.
You got out at the start of it or you were there for the whole thing, I don't know, is what I'm telling you.
I got out in the beginning.
Yeah, so what part did you leave at? What was happening that made
Both of them walking in.
You just walked in, you just walked out?
Yeah, I left fast.
Okay. Where are the clothes you were wearing that night? The gray sweats and the gray shirt and all that?
You said what was I wearing?
I know what you were wearing. I'm asking where it is. The gray shirt has like a heart on it, a black and white heart, black and white heart in your pants.
Probably my dirty clothes or something.
Okay. And what about your shoes?
At home.
The white shoes. Where do you have those at?
At home.
Okay. Is there going to be any blood on that?
No.
Okay. Not at all?
No.
Okay. And I'm just saying, you realize there's tiny drops everywhere.
Yes, I understand.
I'm trying to tell you that ahead of time. So if you have it, you can give me your heads up.
Yeah, there's no stuff on my...
Okay. I know you think I'm messing with you, I'm not. That's how I had all the video and I have all your shit right here.
Can I throw these nails away?
Sure. I'm not telling you we have all this shit to mess with you. I'm telling you so you can just give us the story ahead of time and what makes you look like the honest person out of the two of you.
Okay.
But right now it doesn't. You have two kids you gotta worry about.
No, yeah, but like, I really don't know what happened in that room after I got out. Like, I really don't.
Sure. But I think you saw something before you got out. That's what I'm telling you, and you keep jumping past that. You saw something starting in that room. You knew some shit was about to happen, and you walked out.
Don't. It was just them making it about like the middle and me leaving. And the guy was just like, who are you? And I left.
Sure. What was the conversation between them? You do know that, Ashley. Oh.
No, because I wasn't in there. Like, as soon as like they made it to there, I left.
What was the conversation after that? You're not done.
What conversation?
Between you and Jamari.
Like, when I went home or something?
Well, on the way back, on the way home, on the days following. He had an oh fuck, and he told you what happened.
And oh fuck.
Yeah, like some shit happened.
I don't remember that part.
You do know what it was though. You do know the part that he told you.
No, maybe just that everything's okay, like I said, we gotta go. But I don't remember that oh fuck.
You just said okay, we gotta go.
Huh?
You just said we gotta go?
Mm-hmm.
Did you think you looked normal? Honestly?
No.
Okay. Why did he not look normal?
It's just they didn't find any other clothing, so she's...
Rushing to leave.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
What did he look like?
Just wanting to leave.
What did his clothing look like?
Who, the guy?
Jamari.
Well, you just said he was wearing like a sweater, so...
I know, but you said like he looked like he was rushing. Didn't he look weird with his clothes?
No, I didn't pay attention to his clothes.
What did he say when he very first saw you? Did you go straight to the car?
Yeah.
Okay, and then he met behind you?
However it happened, like, we just ended in the car.
What did he say? What was like the first thing he said to you?
Let's just go home.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure this is going to be your story for the whole thing. You're not.
No, yeah, like, I really didn't see nothing like.
I don't mean that as like a favor to you. I mean, this is what you're going to stick with.
Yes. Like, I really wasn't there to see nothing or like hear nothing. There's nothing on my stuff.
But you still don't want to say what you saw right before you left.
Well, just like I said, they made it to the middle, and I just rushed outside. I don't think I even got my stuff, whatever, my bottle or nothing.
Yeah. Something made you quickly get out of that room.
Yeah, I didn't want nothing like them to argue or nothing, so I just left. But like I said, they wasn't arguing or nothing like that. The guy was not even asking me about the money or nothing, like you said, if he asked me.
Okay. If there was no problem and it was calm and all that, why did you leave all your stuff there?
Because I don't remember about leaving it until like right now, like that I made it to the car. I didn't remember my stuff, but I did have like my phone. I don't know what else I had that day.
Which
like
one did you grab? His phone?
Huh?
Who grabbed his phone?
I don't know.
Did he hand it to you?
No.
You're saying your DNA is not going to be on that phone?
Yeah, no.
Is it Jamari's?
I'm not gonna say it was him because like I didn't see nothing happen or him grabbing the phone like I was outside.
I'm telling you, one of you guys is going to be on the phone.
Okay, you're asking me if it's mine. So, no.
Okay. Did you throw it out the window or did you throw it out the window?
I didn't do none of that.
Has this ever happened before where he would get jealous and come up and stop the interaction? Nothing like that? That's what I'm trying to figure out, like, why is this such an outlier to like routine business? You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure he gets jealous. I don't know. I don't really ask him, believe me or not. I don't be asking him if he's jealous, because if I bring it up, then it's probably going to cause an argument between me and him, and I don't want to do that, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it might be tough, but are you guys on joint bank accounts or anything like that? Just your stuff? How many times do you think you've done this? Once a month since?
Yeah, I don't really see people like that.
You said you have regulars? You have kind of regular clients or something?
Yeah, I
You
have.
didn't see this guy before?
No.
But, so you were a little nervous because you don't know him, but so you have others that are regulars?
I have one, yeah.
One regular? Nothing like this ever happened with Jamari before with that guy?
No, because like I said, I don't take him with me with him because I already know that regular.
So you take him and he sits on the car with people that are non-regulars?
Yeah.
Like new people that you just meet at the club or whatever? A lot of the girls do that at the club. Is that kind of standard practice? We'll be right back. We're going to take your phone with us so that you can make anything. Hang out right here.
Can I use the bathroom first?
Sure. Yep. As I take this one off, just go ahead and have a seat over there.
Alright, man. I'm Detective Richie's Frisbee. Like he already said to you, the cameras are on, they're recording. If everything's audio, it's usually recording, okay? Alright. Do you know why you're here?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to talk to you about that, but because you're here and we're in this room, and we're going to talk to you with all that, I'm going to advise you your rights real quick, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get that out of the way. So you have the right to remain silent. Any statement that you make can be used as evidence against you in the court of law. If you're under the age of 18, anything you do say may be used against you in the juvenile court, or if you're transferred to an adult status, then anything you say may be used against you in the criminal proceedings in adult court. You have the right at the time to talk to an attorney of your choice and to have your attorney present for and during any questioning or making any statement. You can afford an attorney. You're entitled to have one appointed for you without cost to you and to have an attorney present at any time during any questioning and making any statement. You may stop answering questions or ask for an attorney at any time during any questioning and the making of any statement. Do you understand these rights? Okay. Having been made fully aware of these rights, do you voluntarily wish to answer questions?
No.
He did not? Yeah. Okay. This is not an admission of guilt, this is just saying that we advise you of your rights, okay? Yeah. So just sign there for me, please. All right. Thank you. All right. Appreciate it. Yep. Thanks, man. All right, you're under arrest. Murder in the first degree, robbery in the first degree, unlawful possession of a firearm. Okay. Well, let me lock these up so you can lean on them. All right.
According to process.
That's why we're coming back up here. I know it's a little bit overwhelming when we're first starting to talk to you and you're kind of grasping everything that we're throwing at you. By no means are we trying to be deceptive and or confusing you, which I know you said like what you're doing is not right. We're not trying to do anything to you, but there are a lot of questions and a lot of things that we would like answered. One of the things that we were talking about was so Brian does the Zelle. He does that on his phone himself. He said he'd never touched his phone. So he pays you, and it comes in at like $341 on the Zelle printout. And then like 2 minutes later or less, Jamari's knocking on the door. So how does Jamari know that you're paid and that the transaction's over?
I sent a heart.
You sent the heart? And that's the symbol that says, hey, money's in the bank type of thing, or, yeah. Have you used that before on other, like, transactions like this?
Not that I remember.
Not that you remember. Maybe not the art, but do you send something like paid, or do you send something like that? That's like the cue, like, yeah, okay, money.
Not really, because, like I said, he's not my pimp, and sometimes I go by myself.
Okay. All right. When you were going there this time, you guys didn't have any intent to shoot this guy, right? So, you're shaking your head no. That doesn't play well for the audio.
So, okay, so, no.
Okay. I know it's kind of, I wouldn't say totally common practice, but it's not out of the ordinary to have people kind of engaging in something that might be like morally wrong in their eyes, right? So like this guy, Brian, he might not want anybody to know that he's paying for, services, right? So for somebody to go there and get away with this, not performing their services, that's not uncommon for people to run games on people, right? Was that kind of what you guys were going for? Just a quick in and out because you figured you wouldn't have to perform anything and then Jamari's going to knock on the door?
That wasn't really the plan, but I just know that I didn't want to be there like the whole time.
Yeah. That wasn't the plan though? Like what was the whole plan? I mean, you obviously said you didn't want to have sex with him, and you know that's what he wants. We have the text messages between the two of you. Like, do you have you were asking him if he has condoms and everything else, like.
Because I don't remember what I said to him, but if that's what I said to him, it was just because I wanted to make him believe that I was.
Right. So you could get paid. Right. So you get paid. You send the heart. Jamari knocks on the door. So here's the apartment, right? Or the hotel room, right? So let's say it's like this, right? Door is, well, that's kind of weird, but anyway, door is right here.
For the room?
Yeah, window is over here. This is the window, right? You come in the door this way. TV stand is right here. And then the bed is kind of right here. There's a chair right there. There's like a dresser right here and a nightstand right here.
Sorry, that was like right here when I left.
They were just standing right there. And that's really tight. That's a tight area. Where were you before that?
I was sitting on the corner of the bed.
By the nightstand over here? Okay. There was a drink on the stand there?
Mine.
That was your drink? Okay. So you're over here. Brian goes to the door, lets Jamari in, and you're sitting over here still? You never got up?
I stood up.
You stood up. And then, so Brian, now there's like a tile area right here. There's like a tile entrance there. Here's like the bathroom door. Goes to the bathroom. Right? And then you're kind of over here. So Brian was sitting next to you originally when you guys were touching or whatever, and he was touching your face. You're sitting right next to each other. Jamari knocks. So he gets up and walks over here. Can you see him at the door?
No.
Did you get up to, like, when you got up and you walked? You didn't see
I got up back and see him.
Okay, so you kind of just stood up in this area?
Who?
You?
Yeah.
You kind of just stood up over here and you were blocked by that wall. So how does Jamari come into the room?
Straight.
But does he just push past Ryan? He just kind of pushes past him? And then he just goes straight deep into the room? And then what does Brian do?
Nothing, just like where you was going on.
But does he kind of follow him?
Yeah.
Or does he like...
He just walks that way.
Just trailing him like, hey bro, what's up? Like type of thing? Okay, so and then they both end up standing right in front of the bed. So like Brian would be here and Jamari here type of thing. And then you're still over here at this time?
I left.
So you just walk right out. So you just go straight out the door. And you didn't hear their conversation?
No.
It wasn't heated?
No.
Because the neighbors said that they heard some thumping going on.
I wasn't in there.
You didn't hear any of that? They weren't fighting before you left?
No.
Okay. So then you come out. So you're gone, you go to the elevator, and you go downstairs, and you're walking out. About 2 minutes or 3 minutes later, I think it is, so like 2 or 3, he's the video expert, he knows all the times. 2 or 3 minutes, he's got the elevator back upstairs, he's down, and he's out.
Okay.
Jamari.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're out into the parking lot somewhere, and then he comes walking down past the clerk,
Okay.
and then he runs up trying to catch up to you with one shoe on. One shoe's left at the apartment, or the hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're driving, you didn't take anything out of the hotel room
No.
at that point. You just got your money on your phone, and you're out. Okay. So you never touched Brian's phone, and you don't know what happened with Brian's phone.
No.
Okay. So you take off. You're in the car. Who has the car keys?
Pretty sure him.
Okay, so you couldn't get in the car until he showed up.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not in the car waiting for him. You're just walking to the car probably still because he's running to catch up to you. Okay. And then he catches up to you. You ask him what happened?
Yeah, he said nothing. Let's go home.
That's it? Just nothing? Let's go home. Did you ever Google any of this to see what happened at the motel? Or there's nothing like that? You never searched anything? Do you think he ever searched it? Did he ever say anything about like Holiday Inn or anything?
No.
Yeah, you guys you said you kind of live together, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the most part.
Mm-hmm.
He still maintains that other residence though?
Yep.
That other apartment? How's he pay for that?
I'm not sure. I think it's a voucher his mom had.
Okay. But when did his mom pass away?
It just turned a year this year, so.
A year? Okay. Okay. So then you guys get in your car. Which way do you leave?
I don't remember. He was driving.
Okay. Do you know 509?
I don't know. I normally, when I don't know where I'm at, I just use navigation, but I wasn't.
Do you know the back way to Tacoma?
No.
From up in Federal Way? Where you go down by the water, by the junkyards and stuff, and then you come across that big bridge into Tacoma?
I'm not sure. I don't really need like over there.
Okay. When you're driving away, I know you said you didn't touch his phone, but the phone was on the passenger side of the car on the road where we found it.
Mm-hmm.
So, because the GPS was on the phone when he was driving away, and that it was tossed out about Portland Avenue on the passenger side of the car. So when I'm trying to go over some of these details with my partner here, trying to figure out how you don't know that he's throwing something out the window to get on the passenger side of the car if you're in the passenger seat.
Because after a while, I wanted to drive for him because he was just like that.
So you drove away from the place?
No, he did, and then I just wanted to finish driving because I put my GPS after to get home.
Where did you start driving at?
Before the freeway.
Before the freeway? Because you get right on the freeway, right at that hotel.
No. It was like some streets first, and then I started driving to get on the freeway.
It's literally right there, 21st, turns right into the freeway.
Maybe he didn't know where to drive, because we both we're not from Tacoma.
So, when you come out of the hotel, and so you come out, say here's the counter, you come out this way, you make the left, go into the parking lot, right? And so the hotel will be on your right now, and here's the street, and you're kind of coming into the street this way. And then when your car's here, do you go down this way, or do you come up this way when you leave?
Wait, my car was like right here.
Yep.
And this is the hotel.
Yep. You went that way? Okay. And he was driving at that time, and then you stopped somewhere down there? Okay. Did you, so you're driving now. Why are you driving again?
Because I just wanted to get home. He didn't seem to know how to get home either. We're not from Tacoma, so.
Was he freaking out?
A little bit, not too much.
Is that why you weren't feeling safe or whatever?
Hmm?
Were you not feeling safe, or what was the?
No, I just wanted to get home because he didn't know how to use it, how to get home from there either. We both didn't.
Okay, but if you're going to put in the GPS, that's going to
I
help
put
you.
it on after.
But that's going to help either one of you to get home, right?
Yeah.
No matter who's driving.
Yeah, but I used my phone too, and I told him to just let me drive.
Okay. Was he shaking up?
No,
No, he was just
just breathing hard.
Just breathing hard. Because he seemed nervous. Like I said, I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't think you guys went there to kill this guy. I personally think that you guys were trying to run a scam on him. I mean, that's what it looks like, right? Probably saw an easy mark. He was probably drinking. You probably thought you'd get him pretty drunk, and you just walk out of there. Jamari knock on the door and take off. Yeah. What else am I forgetting?
He hasn't said anything in the following days. I don't. You didn't think it was weird that he was running behind you?
I didn't see him running.
Okay. Wouldn't want you.
Like I said, I didn't pay attention to like his clothing or nothing.
Have you ever not? Is this the first time that you've ever had like an interruption like that? If we go into like your Cash Apps and your Zelle and all these things, that we start contacting the people who sent you money.
Yeah.
Are they going to say services rendered? Or are they going to say no services rendered?
I don't know what that word means, but they're not gonna say that happened.
Are they going to say that you did what you were supposed to do? What was agreed? And what is that? Is that sex, or are you hanging out?
Both. Or either one.
So sometimes you do have sex with people. It's okay to admit that. We're not getting on you for a crime of you having sex with people for money. That's not what we're concerned about.
Yeah.
Okay. So sometimes you do have sex for money with these people. Is that what the idea was this time? Okay. So that was the idea this time. Did Jamari know that?
No.
But that was the plan when you got in the room.
What was the?
That you were gonna have sex with this guy. Maybe not between you and Jamari, but between you and Brian. Is that right? You're nodding your head yes.
Yes.
It is yes. Okay. So when you get in the room, do you charge more for that? I guess I should ask. Is there like a fee that you start with and then, oh well, I'll have sex with you for another $500 or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. You typically bump it up where it's kind of, okay, yeah, I'm willing to pay $500 more to have sex with you. Okay. So is that what happened here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then what was the point for the signal for Jamari to come in?
There wasn't no signal for him to come in. I just
That part.
I got paid.
Okay. So let me go backwards. So do you do that every time you get paid, just so he knows money's in the bank, whatever's happening is happening now?
When it happened with me.
What's that?
When it happened with me, because I go by myself sometimes.
Does he know that you have sex with these guys sometimes?
Mm-mm.
Does not.
Okay. Only knows about my regular.
And that's somebody you have sex with regularly?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. But this was a time that you and Brian had discussed, like, yeah, I'll have sex. Okay. Did you change your mind on the way there? Did Jamari say, fuck that, you're not doing that? Was there some argument?
No.
Anything in between?
Jamari didn't know.
Nothing. Okay. What was the idea with, or is the heart some way of saying, I changed my mind?
Paid. Just the pain part.
Okay. It's not I changed my mind, or I don't want to do this now, or anything. Okay. So what led Jamari to come into the room?
I don't know.
He just came in?
Yeah, I don't know what made him.
Okay. What was your reason for just leaving if you typically are okay to have sex with these people?
Like I said, he came in, so.
Okay. Do you think they might have talked about that?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I have no idea whatever they talked about or what.
Well, let me rephrase that then. Did he ask you if you were going to have sex with this guy?
No.
Did he ask you afterwards if you were going to have sex with this guy?
No.
Did not. Okay. So you guys planned, you're going to go there. He knows you're going to go there. He doesn't know you're going to have sex with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Were you going to have sex with the guy?
Yes, but I didn't want to stay the whole time.
Okay. You were just planning to have sex and bailing out?
Yes.
Okay. And then Jamari interrupted that? Okay. So, even just in that, you're being a lot more honest about all of it, where it definitely makes more sense. So when Jamari comes in, are they arguing about it?
No.
And you're trying to leave?
They're not arguing.
At all?
No.
Okay. Is there any talk about him trying to have sex with his girl or anything like that? No. Okay. Okay. What?
I left, so.
Okay. How far behind you was Jamari? And you
How
were
far?
out, like time-wise, like you were out and he was out.
I don't know how like the time was.
Was he on the elevator with you?
When I left? No.
You missed the elevator? Okay. Did you see him come out of the room between the time that you went on the elevator and you just went on and you were down and out?
One question, so Jamari knocks on the door. If his intent was just to get you to leave, why would he just say, Ashley, let's go? Why would he come into the room? Because if I'm just trying to think about this like rationally. If I'm just trying to interrupt the process here or whatever, like I don't want you to have sex with the guy, maybe I just call you out of the room. I know you got paid. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Why do you think he came into the room? I don't understand that.
I don't know.
Do you have any friends at Fox's? Girls that you're somewhat close with, or no?
No.
What about like a skinnier Hispanic girl, tattoos on her face? You know what I'm talking about? So one of his friends was concerned because he knew that he was going to do the side thing with you or whatever, and she seemed like she was actually kind of concerned for your safety.
For my safety?
Yeah. She said she didn't know why you were going to go with him, and Tacoma was dangerous, is what she essentially tried to tell him to tell his friend, like, no.
Wait, you said the guy, his friend told him
Another coworker of yours told the other friend that she didn't know why he was going to go with you, because Tacoma's dangerous. They're not from Tacoma either.
Maybe the friends was talking about it with other people, I don't know.
You don't hang out with anybody there?
I don't know that girl skinny with tattoos, no.
On her face?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Are you known for like ripping people off?
No.
Because it seemed like it was more of a warning to like, hey, don't let your friend go do that because
No.
he's going to get jacked.
No. Mm-mm.
No?
No.
Do they know you there at the club to be going to, I guess you said it's kind of common for chicks at the club to go with other guys?
Yeah.
Set up the dates or whatever?
They go with other guys, yeah.
So it's not uncommon?
What part of people going with their friends?
Well, yeah, setting up dates from the club or whatever. No. Okay.
Has it ever not worked out before?
Like what, like me wanting to perform?
Where you just left, like I'm just
Like in the club or outside?
outside.
No.
Okay.
Do you think of anything that we haven't asked you that you want to tell us or to clarify anything?
Mm-mm. No.
Do you feel safe with Jamari around your kids?
Well, he's never done nothing bad to me or them. He's never hit me either, so.
I'm not saying he's a bad person.
No,
I'm saying something bad happened.
You said what?
Something bad did happen.
I understand.
Did you delete any text messages between the two of you?
Me and the guy?
No, you and, well, either him and Jamari?
No.
All of your text messages are on there? How about from the guy?
They're there.
They're still there? All right.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
No.
You want to finish and drink some more water before we take you? Hurry.
Do I leave it here?
Yeah. All right. Put these back on you.
Keep forgetting, sorry.
No problem.
Let me ask you something. Do you think he sensed anything was wrong? Or did everything feel normal? Right up until it wasn't. Eventually, both individuals were arrested, charged, and brought into a system that would begin the process of accountability. Courtrooms don't carry the same energy as crime scenes. They're quieter, structured, controlled. But the weight of what happened doesn't disappear there. It settles in through testimony, through evidence, through the quiet presence of loss. The case moved forward. Each detail laid out carefully. The connection from the strip club to the hotel to the final moments of the victim's life. And in the end, the court reached its decision. Both were sentenced for their roles in the murder. A conclusion, but not a reversal, because nothing about this case can be undone. A life was taken. A family was left with questions that don't fade easily, and a chain of decisions, made in a single night, carried consequences that will last far longer than that night ever did. There's something deeply human about wanting connection, about trusting people in moments where we feel safe, or want to feel safe. But stories like this remind us, not everyone we meet has the same intentions. If you had been in his position, would you have made a different choice? Or would it have felt just as ordinary to you? Let us know what you think in the comments.